Alright, folks, this is not a drill. My Chemical Romance has new music. Now, this is not Gerard Way taking and being a feature on anything. It's brand new music. For anybody that knows me, Linkin Park, my favorite song, or my favorite band of the world. My Chemical Romance, probably, especially as far as new, modern bands are concerned, probably my second favorite band of the world. I love their music. Every album was a rock opera for the most part. All of them told a story. I love their stuff. So, definitely, I'm excited to hear what this song is. Let's get into it. Bit of like old school type static there at the front end sound almost. I say old school, it's got a static in there, almost something like you'd hear. Sounds like a cross between static and maybe like a low rumble from like a spaceship taking off, but it gives that sound, gives that aesthetic. Bit of synth work, it sounds like, in there. Or way over. It sounds like they've either took and added the synth for that kind of scratch sound, or almost maybe a lot of reverb. Or distortion. Got a old school sound. Every My Chemical Romance song, as it comes in, all of them seem to have a distinctive like drum beat almost. Like right there from the verse to where either the bridge or the chorus starts. They always seem to have that same doo-doo or poof, just to take and bring it in. And this song is no different. It's crazy, some bands you can listen to and you can almost predict certain aspects of a song. Like since the Danger Days album and the Black Parade, their songs have almost, not so much went by a formula, but a lot of the songs that right around the bridge area, going from the chorus to like either the bridge or the verse to the bridge or verse to chorus, there's always been like just that one drum beat or like the quick drum beat to take and signify that line. So, man, and this one it's the same, but this song so far has a very vintage sound to it. Like this song could have been from their last album, Danger Days, or it could have been done in the 70s almost. That transition right here almost sounds like it could be from like one of the bigger bands from the 70s. He was there the day the towers fell, and so he wandered down the road. I'm gonna say this, and I've paused this video a lot, but this song almost portends to more. Like this song sounds like a piece in one of the stories that they try to tell, and I'm distinctly getting that vibe. So I wouldn't be surprised if here in the next couple of weeks we don't hear something about an album. Because I looked beforehand and I didn't see anything about an album because I was like, oh crap! I seen the video on my feed and I was like, oh crap! Let me see if they've got, you know, a new album or just new music that's coming out. And this is the only thing that was referenced. I didn't see anything about new album or nothing like that. But it sounds like so far it's a set piece for a story. And normally for them, set pieces for stories are album material. So. There is so much of like not only just a vintage sound to a lot of this, but also it's so MCR on brand. It's not even funny. Glad they released new music. I'm glad this is the song. They come up with this to release because this is so on point with their brand. I actually like this. I like this a lot. I think this could have been on a couple of their previous albums. Most specifically, the last two with the Danger Days or Black Parade, which Black Parade is a little bit more aggressive than what this song is, but still. Yeah, this is, I think this might pretend to a new album or something like that. It has that feel. Trying to figure out what's on screen, and if it's not water, it looks like a whole bunch of flies, which Foundations of Decay having a bunch of flies just kind of like, computer generated, rolling back over on top of each other would be like on point for the name of the song. And there we have it, My Chemical Romance, The Foundations of Decay. That song has a old school feel to it, also an old school My Chemical Romance feel to it. Very on brand for them as far as just overall. I like this though because it does sound like it sounds to me like they took something that they made something that could have been very much um, made in the late '60s, especially the '70s era of rock music, but they also took and put their brand of they were always called the emo band, and so they're basic, their emo rock style, basically, the My Chemical Romance sound, and they very much melded those two sounds together, in my opinion, for the song, and I think they did a jam up job on it. So very much hoping, because this does sound like it is part of it's a set piece for a larger story, which they have done with all of their albums for the most part, and it means 6 minutes long. I'm just hoping that my intuition on this is correct. I'm hoping that that sense that I'm getting that this is a set piece for a larger piece of work. I hope that's the case because it's been too long since they've released a full length album. Granted, Gerard Way, very artistic. Uh, it, him taking and doing his comics and his graphic novels. It's just they've been on hiatus basically for too long. So, um, I guess we'll see where it goes from here. Y'all be good to each other. Love yourselves. Peace.